TSP, we like to welcome you. Every show we drop a gem on you to invest in you. We giving you the game, not no lame shit. These other podcasts talk about the same shit. We talk sports, world news, entertainment. Good eats on that grill, we get dangerous. TSP, we like to welcome you. Your day, week, month, we hope that we can help you through.
Lord. Sounds like dog shit to me.
Yes, sir. TSP episode 213. I'm your host, Bobby Hall, and with me, as always, is Dylan Savage. DLO, how you doing, my man?
Not working out this time. You know, every dog needs a rest day, and this dog is tired, exhausted. I unfortunately ran to Chicago for work on Friday night, came home, took a 30-minute nap, and then spent all of my Saturday out in the sun, baking in the heat, and wrapping up the surface of the deck. That's right. The last screw went into the surface of the deck. That is your update, your DLO Deck update of the week. Still have to complete a couple of things here and there that we're adding to the deck, Bobby. But, you know, the surface is done, and it's I couldn't be more proud of the accomplishment. I can't wait to take photos of it because the last screw did go in when it was pitch dark. I mean, we're talking about 3 people holding flashlights on their phone to finish this deck here in the middle of the night. And yeah, I'm very proud of the project. Just thinking how long it took. Obviously, there was a couple weeks of just not even touching it here and there in between, Bobby, but the DLO Deck update,
80 degrees out again to do it. It's nice.
Yeah, you know that's I like it hot.
DLO way.
I like it hot. Well, I mean, it's
But,
also
hey, we're jumping ahead here because we're not even supposed to be recording right now.
no, yeah, that's true.
So
that is
there's
true.
Another update you gotta give the folks.
Yeah, we did say, hey, we're not gonna record 113 this week. We're going to take a week break because
213.
Yeah, 213. What the fuck? Yeah, tired.
Yeah,
Sorry.
See, yeah, you
There we
need.
go.
Where's your ghost? Last week we had I got my brain focus brewing up.
Well, I don't like drinking more than one ghost in a day, and I just finished my ghost before we hopped on.
That makes sense because that's what happens.
Yeah.
Last week was a great example. Both of us, we were firing on all cylinders.
Epic focus. So yeah, it was the which one was it? Was the raspberry cream. Raspberry cream is the one I had after finishing up the deck, just to kind of get my juices flowing a little bit in my epic focus in high gear. But yes, we are recording this week, ladies and gentlemen, because, and if you haven't already, be sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter at TSP_2019 for all the latest news updates. Because, hey, now you're going to find out we're actually recording because your boy had to cancel his vacation. No, I shouldn't say cancel, postpone. We're rescheduling the vacation for the first week of December. Given the unfortunate events of the wife, her scheduling of coming home from deployment got pushed back later than we had anticipated. So she wouldn't have been back in time to in-process and do what she has to do to make sure she's good to go for vacation and all that kind of stuff. So we thought it was just best to, just hold off. No need to rush into things. And we're still going to be able to go to the world of Disney, the happiest place in the world, they say. And that's just going to be in December. So we're going to escape Ohio in the Midwest in the middle of winter, or I guess maybe the start of winter. And we're going to be going to Orlando, Florida for a week. and enjoying it then. I think it's actually just going to be a better situation overall. Luckily, everyone involved with the vacation, because our parents are going as well, or at least our moms, it worked out for them. It worked out for them too. They were able to switch their vacations, and those were available, because we know in the workforce it could be a hectic situation trying to get different weeks and moving things around when maybe those weeks aren't available. But luckily for us, everything smoothed out. We got same rooms, same flights. I was able to move my airline tickets to the specific dates we needed, and I got the exact same times, no extra cost or anything like that included. So it was hectic at first, but Bobby, we'll be going December 7th, having vacation. Just I guess the only caveat that sucks is waiting a whole calendar year for a 1 week vacation. It's brutal, man. I need it mentally.
Yeah, and it seems like it all kind of switched on you in like the 11th hour, man. I mean, she was supposed to be here the day episode 212 dropped, and I believe that's when you texted me and said, yeah, everything kind of got switched around, and that sucks because last week you said, I know the girls are excited for their mom to get back. You're obviously excited to have your old lady back in the mix and kind of get things back to normal. So having to wait an extra 5 days or a week, I guess, for that to happen sucks. But I guess after 6 months or whatever, on another week maybe is not the worst thing, even though it's not a great thing either. But like you said before we got on, I believe it's pretty much confirmed now. She'll be here tomorrow, or you said Monday at the latest.
Yeah, I'd say Monday at the latest. Earliest would be tomorrow, Sunday that is, and fingers crossed we can get that to happen sooner rather than later. Obviously, we miss her here at home, and thinking that when she was leaving, she was coming back on the first week of October, and we're already halfway through October. It's like, all right, she's kind of she did her duty, and it's time to come home.
I like that. Tomorrow could be a big Sunday, DLO. If she can return home tomorrow. Also tomorrow, I mean, it sounds like it's going to be quite the environment at Cleveland Browns Stadium for their game against the Dolphins, which you would think would benefit the Browns. Obviously, we know the game we had on Christmas Eve, 3 years ago against the Saints, where it was just blistering wind chills, colder and shit. We're facing off against the Saints, a dome team, and we lose. But in the grand scheme of things, this should be a benefit for the Browns tomorrow. The Dolphins also suck ass. This is the shit bowl. I'm really actually surprised this game's not getting blacked out just because of how shitty the game is going to be all around. But maybe, just maybe, the Brownies might pull out a dub tomorrow, which would be great because I told you I need a haircut, man. I'm not getting a haircut till our next Browns win. I said I look like a fat Wolverine. I mean, look at this shit. The flow, it's got some good flow there, but I got just this half-ass. The chops are going nuts.
I think
I gotta get cleaned up.
I think you might be turning into the shitty Elvis. I think our friend Joe would appreciate that callback there. But you got the chops going for sure. You got the little flow. I kind of like the thickness, man. At your older age, you got that thick.
I'm
thick
lucky,
flow,
man. I mean, there's a lot of salt and pepper. A little more salt than maybe. Well, there's still a lot of pepper, but a lot more salt than there used to be. But I got a lot of bald friends, so I'll take it, man. This shit is so thicker than a motherfucker. I'll take the mix, the salt and pepper all day long.
You take a lot of B12 over there.
Probably. I'm sure that they got that shit in all these energy drinks, don't they?
I don't know.
This one does. This Bloom's got 100% daily value B12. So, yeah.
Oh, there you go. I heard that's good for your hair and nails. Is that B12?
My nails do grow fast too, so I mean that makes sense. But yeah, everyone in my family, my brother's got thick head of hair. My dad's still got hair. He's almost 60. So yeah, I think it's in the bloodline, luckily. But before we go on, I mean, we just got to talk about we are two extremely fortunate individuals in this day and age, because we are witnessing the greatest baseball career of all time in real time. And at the same time, we're witnessing the same thing in basketball, which that's on the tail end. You know, we maybe only got a year or two of that career left. But I mean, it's cool because as we you know, growing up, you heard about your Babe Ruths, your Jim Browns, Joe Montanas, Larry Birds, Magic Johnson, et cetera, and you know, now we're in the day and age where you can watch, you know, a lot of their stuff on YouTubes and stuff. But like, we're getting to see it live in real time. It's awesome. Like, I watched the game last night. It was fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah,
This dude, this enigma who was, you know, his stick was ice cold the entire postseason. Regular season, he killed it, but in the postseason, he wasn't doing jack shit. They're up 3-0. He shows up. He's on the mound. 10 Ks, and at the same time, like, yes, I got text you yesterday, dude. The first inning, he throws 3 strikeouts, smacks a home run, dude. First at bat. It's like, and that right there, that right there is a great. I would have been like, yeah, he had a great game. If that's all he did right there, yeah, solid game. But he kept going, man.
But didn't
7 more of those in the game. What we got?
I was gonna say, but didn't he also, before he smacked that home run, that was in the first inning, right? His first at bat.
Yeah.
He also struck out the side in the first inning.
He walked. I think he walked his first batter and then struck out the next 3.
And he struck. Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah. And then he smacks a home run, throws 7 more strikeouts, throws 7 scoreless innings, and then hits 2 more home runs. It's like, I mean, everybody in my timeline, from people that I know to like famous people. You know, I was heckling our mutual buddy AJ a little bit because like he'll sometimes text, or not text, but tweet, you know, some shit about Shohei because he's a fan. So, but he'll call him out, which, you know, he had a right to, because up until that game he was pretty cold, a lot of strikeouts, just wasn't hitting jack shit. But you know, when they're up, this was a game where they were in a spot to sweep the Brewers and go back to the World Series. And yeah, he showed up, man. It was awesome, dude. They people are saying that $700 million they got him for a bargain. Because I was reading it, and I don't know, I don't know who you know shit about fuck with some of this stuff. So this could have been some dude just talking to his ass, but they're saying that like the Dodgers made a good chunk of that contract back just because, you know, there's so much fanfare in Japan that people are, you know, buying Dodgers gear and just all kinds of stuff, you know, on that side of things, that they recouped a lot of that money already. And I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. And it's funny that you mentioned that, going back to what you started with, is this generation that we're living in, sports wise, like one of the greatest of all time? Or is it just like more of a, like in the moment kind of recency biased? Because obviously we're living it, so it's the best to us. But I mean, like you said, we have Shohei Ohtani in baseball. We have LeBron James in basketball. I mean, you can argue like Messi and Ronaldo in soccer. You can argue we
watched Tom Brady
in football, right?
Who, like, I mean, he right there, he's showing it out. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I mean, we still got a little ways to go, but my fucko of the year, it might be actually my cuck of the year might be Bill Belichick at this point, because right now he's very much proving, even when he was still with the Patriots, he wasn't shit without Tom. A lot of people were saying vice versa, like Tom ain't shit without Bill. But then he went and won him another ring in Tampa Bay, and Bill Belichick didn't do jack shit in New England, and now he's looking like dog shit in North Carolina.
And he might be a little bit pussy whipped, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's crazy. I mean,
but yeah, we're watching. Three GOAT careers. Like, Tom Brady's been done for 3-4 years now, but we've got watch him, LeBron, and now we're watching Shohei Ohtani. I mean, dude, we got to see him live. And what's he doing when we show up, dude? I mean, we were barely in our seats.
First pitch.
This fucker's smacking him out of the park.
It's like, fuck. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know? And that was against Gavin Williams, I think, was pitching that day. Yep. He was our I guess our ace at the time.
And we didn't even pay that much for those tickets. It was like $50 a ticket.
Great seats.
I mean, off that alone, I was like, I got my money's worth. Obviously, you and Nick, you guys were cheering for their squad, but still, just to see that, like, we got to see the greatest ever live, and then he did what you expect him to do. Maybe not expect him to do first pitch, but
Tone
that's what makes
setter.
him. Yeah. So I'm repping him hard, man. You see, I got the shirt, although I don't like that. He kind of looks like a chick. I don't know why they got it. Make it look like he's got like lipstick on, but
A
man,
little bit of a little blush on too.
yeah, it's a little wild, but still, man, he's incredible, dude. It was wild watching that, and it's just it's cool to because I'll tell my grandparents like, hey, back in my day, them stories, the grandpa stories, like we had this baseball player, Shohei Ohtani, he could do it all.
Yeah, he is doing it all, quite literally.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I mean, did you even listen to what the manager said? He's like, let's go back to bed. Let's win another one and really ruin baseball. He said, I was like, all right, well, we'll see.
I think they will. I am not scared of either of those American League teams. I mean,
I don't see it happening.
I think the Dodgers lost, I think, one game so far in the postseason. They're just fucking destroying teams.
I don't think they've
The
lost.
Brewers were the number one seed. And then actually, they were the number one seed.
I mean, yeah, they were pretty hot for sure. But I mean, yeah, that's like
destroyed, dude. They got swept.
Yeah, I don't think the Dodgers have lost in the postseason. I think they're like 8-0 or something or whatever, 7-0, whatever it is.
I thought they lost one, but maybe you're right. But yeah, either way, I mean, they're just in the zone, dude.
Yeah, they're legit. They're legit for sure. I don't see them not winning a back-to-back, like you said. I mean, what is it? Mariners or the Blue Jays, and I think Mariners are up 3-2 in that series. Can the Blue Jays
finish to that game too?
No doubt about it, dude. I mean, we were sweating out that over 4.5, and then all of a sudden, bang, bang, grand slam. I mean, obviously we need more to happen, but that's neither here or there. I don't even know if you want to talk about that, but we've been trying to do these ladder challenges and calling our shot. He's on day 10. That starts tomorrow. Kudos to him because that shit's hard. It is very hard. Even like you think just
is crazy.
1-to-1 odds should be a gimme 90% of the time, you think, but crazy stuff happens all the time, and it's all about the combinations of props or plays, whatever you're doing. And get it 10 times in a row is incredible. And I usually don't like wishing people luck when I'm having bad luck, especially like if I'm failing, I want everyone to fail. I have that mentality because it just salt in my wound when I see like fucking tickets that win outrageous bets like $16,000, and they're like, why are you even betting that? But neither here or there. Hope he gets it, man.
No, too. I almost sent it to you too. And who the fuck knows? I feel like a lot of these fucking tickets are fake anymore. But FanDuel,
right?
They posted somebody that had Shohei 10 strikeouts and three home runs parlayed. Of course,
It's fake as fuck, no doubt about it. I think they just
and the odds were like it was so shit. They were only like plus 9,000, which I know is high, but like for that, it should be astronomical.
No, yeah, because when has he ever
for him? You know what I mean?
When has
that's
he ever
just like
that's like
like that's like the greatest game ever, and that's all they game. So who the fuck knows? But yeah, man. I watched this little video actually yesterday just because I was interested to see what props he had, and he's got these people. They're gonna be sweating it through Monday night.
Really?
Yeah, there's like some props tomorrow, and then I think there's one or maybe two for Monday. I'm like, damn, man. These people, because people pay for his picks, so he's making a living off that. So whatever happens here, like he's straight. There's people like you and I that are like, well, I by now probably would have took some out and deposited.
Probably half
like,
for sure.
If I watched $5,000 just fucking sink down, even though it's $10, yeah, that'd be tough. So, but there's some people out there that probably kept the whole 5 that are letting it roll, like that are on fucking pins and needles, man. Probably aren't even gonna sleep tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely quite the mindset to have, especially in these challenges, because it's like you just have to initially think everything past day one you're messing with just like house money essentially. Whatever you start with is what you're losing. So I mean, you make it to that, like you said, $5,000. I mean, yeah, I mean technically that's your money, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really house money that you're kind of gambling with. But house money, it can be so much more reckless with. And I mean, you get that in the casino too. Like you go up, it's like, all right, now I can bet a little bit more now because I'm not actually losing my money that I came in with. I could technically still break even, but you can bet more. But yeah, I mean, I would probably be just like you, at least pull out half and then just bet the rest on the day 10. And what are you going to do? Double it again and then pull out the half again and just repeat that cycle until it crashes.
Yeah, why
But
not?
I mean, it seems like it'd be a nice bankroll builder is what they call it, but and actually
And
building
then
up
for
your own
those that
purse would
don't
be real
know,
big.
this is a ladder where you start with $10 of your own money, and then you just double it 10 days in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And on that 10th day, you're playing for 10 grand, which this guy's done this hundreds of times by now, I would say, and
Yeah, it has to be.
he's made it to not day 9, I think, a couple times, and then it's died on day 9, but a lot of times it's not made it past the first day. So I'm cheering the guy on. Like I said, I stopped fucking with those a while back because I was like, yeah, I was just getting tired of the day ones, but he finally found one, and I don't know how many people are following him, but we'll see what happens. The only thing is, though, he's got that Book It Trent is betting that shit too, and he
What an
tweeted it
asshole.
because he's like, I'm the final boss, so because he's a big ass mush. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm kind of nervous for him now that he's in the mix, but
Oh
he is the
man.
final boss of that shit. So if he can actually beat Book It Trent, then he deserves it, man. So I'm gonna be keep my eye, man. It's this is big, man. Seems like all the gambling community online is like rallying around him because this is like
Yeah.
some people have tried it. I've never seen one person get there, and he may not, but he could be the first, man. And he says, win or lose, he's gonna turn around and start right back up the next day, which is pretty cool.
Of course I'm going to tail it. That's when day one doesn't hit.
Say, that'll be when you and I jump on, and then it'll be a day one fucking loser.
Yeah, that's why I just like I want to try to do my own. Like I was trying to do like start with 25 and instead of plus 100 odds, do plus 200 odds and then roll over the winnings and you get the 5K and that'd be the challenge. So you get to 25 to 5K in 5 days or 5 bets. Made it to day 3. Like I said, I just got a little too cute with that Nebraska pick. First half points. Yeah, I should have trusted my gut and went with something more simpler or whatever the case is. Overthought it, but we'll shoot again. I think I'm going to try it again starting tomorrow. Start with day 1, 25, and if it goes there, then maybe do like I tried to do before, where it's like do like a one do the day slate, and then maybe day 2 be the Sunday night football, day 3 would be Monday night football. Let's have to see what it looks like. Don't want to force anything, of course, but yeah, man, it was fun, and I think it's possible. Calling my shot has given me some hope that it's possible. So, and it's fun. It's fun. It's better than
And like you said, he does it the way I'm gonna probably do it whenever I want to start out my own again. It's like he just does all just straight props.
yeah.
So I think that might be what I do. So you just got to worry about one person instead of like, I don't know, the whole team. Like yesterday, I don't know. It's just always something, especially college football too, man. It's just like Miami was a 2 touchdown favorite and against Louisville, and then they just go out and have the fucking worst game of the year, of course, and then they lose that game. So
I saw
instead of
someone
having
have
some guy, which I wish we would have just made a regular parlay for that Thursday nighter, man. I think everything was hitting that one. That was a big shootout.
that game was nice. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
Thursday night games. I mean, they've usually been dog shit in the years past, but it seems like every Thursday night game this year has had some kind of entertainment value
Yeah.
to it. So good
And
matchups.
it made it sent Cleveland everything, radio, Twitter, all across the board, man, into a fucking frenzy on Friday, man. It was definitely very interesting.
Entertaining. That was also entertaining. Cleveland radios was a mess. I mean, it's funny to see how a lot of these Browns fans react to everything, and I don't know. Obviously, years of pain and suffering can lead anyone to delusions beyond any repair. So I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just like they talk about apathy seeping in to these fans, but it's like I'm almost like I don't know. I'm just like not that worked up over it like I may used to be with like Browns losses or something. I didn't expect too much from them. I did say at the beginning of the year over 5.5 wins, like they could win more than people expected. I mean, I guess they still could technically somehow because we have some winnable games coming up. The hardest part of our schedule is over, but I don't know. I do not know what direction they're going. I don't even know if the front office and Kevin Stefanski is even going to make it throughout the end of the year. I don't know how they could. But who knows? That's also reading into a lot of the temperature of the lunatic fringe of the fan base that you get that small sample size that call into those radio shows. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that have more level heads than the people that use the hotline on the Cleveland radio shows.
Yeah, it's just it's down year, man. I knew that's kind of what the case was going to be. Because we just we rolled the dice on this receiving core, which we had one guy look solid last year, really because of like 2 games that they just went off the charts. But
Sure.
we'll see, man. Get me Carnell Tate. I mean, who had another awesome game, dude. He is on fire. I mean, it helps when all the intention is going to go to Jeremiah Smith, so you can eat off that. But still,
would be great because I would imagine we're probably not going to use it on our very first pick in the first round. We have 2 first-round picks next year, but I would imagine they use it more like on the second pick with the Jaguars pick, probably be in the low 20s, high teens, maybe at the end of the year. Be my guess. Perfect spot to pick up Carnell Tate, and then you turn that Jaguars trade into Mason Graham at the 5 pick last year. Turn it into Quinshawn Judkins we used it on, and it turns into Carnell Tate. I mean, that's great. That's great value right there. Great flip from a number 2 overall to those 3 players right there. So we'll see, man. But I do have a question for you, kind of switching the topic and turning the page here. I want to, what's the word? Inaugurate, I guess, my deck with a grilling session. And I'm thinking about what to do. What should I grill for the first time on the new surface and the new deck to inaugurate it? Almost like a ribbon cutting ceremony. But I kind of just want to like christen it. Whatever word you want to use.
I think we know.
I mean, ribeyes, yeah. But maybe even a step further. I haven't done one since Florida, but hear me out. A
tomahawk, huh?
Tomahawk, yeah. I'm thinking about something like I remember I slow smoked it on the top rack until it reached an internal temp, and then finished it with the crosssear.
Yep.
On the grill, and that turned out great, if I remember. I think I still have pictures on the phone, but
here's the thing: I think that's a great idea for a multitude of reasons. 1, steak fucking rules.
Oh yeah.
And 2, I think we're getting late into the All-Pro griller season, so. If you can get some numbers on the board, that would help, your case.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's going to have to be I think another thing is too, like, meat has skyrocketed in prices.
Yeah.
I don't know how I afforded. I mean, steak had been incredibly much lower, at least half the price, because I mean, I was working on half the salary. Working at Planet Fitness, dude, and I was
when you lived in Florida, like ground beef was like $2 a pound at the time.
That's
and then
nuts.
you could get a pack. I remember I could get a pack of ribeyes, I believe, for $8.99 or $9.99 a pound at Costco. So probably like $40 for a family pack,
4-pack, or something like that. Yeah, dude. We're talking about.
And now today, I mean, I just bought
a
pound of ground beef at Kroger this week for, I think it was $8, $8. And that's ground beef. Right. I don't remember. Couldn't tell you last time I had steak. I don't even look at those prices. Like right now, if you want to get a fucking chuck roast, it's like $40. A chuck roast.
Tell you right now, they have it marked down price. There's a ribeye steak, a single pack. Do you know how they put them in the single packs?
Yeah.
$19.99 for one steak. And like that's something that I would pay for if it was at a restaurant getting, cooked for me. But I'm not going to pay for, like, it's supposed to be cheaper, dude. I'm have to cook it myself.
It wouldn't be $20. That one that you buy there, you're going to get that for twice the price.
Yeah, sure. I mean, talk about a guy who spent I went to this. We had a steakhouse down here in Dayton. It's called Fleming's, I believe. Great steakhouse. I'm going to take the wife there for our anniversary again. But yeah, dude, the steak. I got a aged Wagyu, and I think it was like $120. It's certainly for the experience, not an every time thing. Once a year, special occasion type event. But yeah, it was a great steak. It was what it like melted in your mouth, but
It's fucking better jerk you off too as it makes its way through your digestive system.
it felt like it almost. It felt like it. But it was great.
It's it's sad, man. I haven't had steak in a minute. I don't have steak money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame it because I mean, I haven't had steak either. I want to. I look at the prices though, man. Just like it sucks. It really does.
I do technically, but I'm like I've been putting money away every week pretty much. Because I think I gotta make sure they don't fucking watch this, but I'm about to get the kids a PS5 for Christmas. So.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's gonna be large, man. That's gonna be large.
Remember the 31-minute. Oh yeah, I'll just have to make sure they're not watching this. But yeah,
you just spilled the beans.
Which those are still $500, and that's just the system. I gotta get probably an extra. Well, not probably. Gotta get extra controller, headset, all the the whole fucking nine.
Why don't you just hit a parlay again? Isn't that how you got your PS5?
No, that was a Cavaliers scratch off ticket.
Really?
Oh no, that was my PS4. I'm sorry, that was a PS4.
PS4.
I won $400 on that. But yeah, it was a hockey parlay. That's how I got my PS5. You're right.
Yeah.
I just want to win, man. I can't win jack shit. So
smack another parlay. Boom. There you go. I mean, hey, your boy wants to get on a cycle, and those don't cost cheap. So I gotta hit a JU Ice parlay. You know what I'm saying?
Well, anything that'll hit at this point. But Dilo, before we get too far into it, I want to make sure we plug the big 12-hour stream, November 8th, Saturday.
Yes,
we're going to be live 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. We'll be on here on YouTube, and then we got some shit to kind of manage on the TikTok side of things. I don't know if it's just because we waited around too long to go live again, but we got some hoops to jump through on that side. But we'll hopefully have that a part of the mix. And then I believe you said we can go live on Twitter as well.
Yeah, we should be able to go live. It doesn't show me on here now, but YouTube, I think 3 at a time. So it'd be like YouTube. YouTube, yeah, obviously YouTube for sure.
I think probably
Facebook,
yeah.
Twitter. But I mean, we can pick
pretty much all across the board, all the socials. We got a bunch of challenges. We'll have the wheel back. Like right now, we have a bunch of companies that are sponsoring each hour of the stream, which is incredible. And then we also have a couple of our friends. Again, Jessica Phipps is donating 2 cutting boards to give away. I think we may add a couple more to the mix as well, because she's just been great, man. She's donated so much to the show on multiple occasions, from the very beginning too. I mean, we were like when we did our first giveaway, you were making aprons and shit. She gave away a cutting board, then I think a cup, some other stuff with us. The 200 episodes, she did the same thing. So we want to make sure to give back to her on that. I believe our buddy Jay Smith is going to donate a shirt or 2 from his new upcoming line. And then our other buddy Alex Davis will be donating one of his books, Move with Mello, which we both have purchased. And it's awesome children's book. So if you got kids, even if you don't, it's something kind of cool to flip through. Amazing animations, and just a really cool thing that he's put together with the publishing company that he started with his son, which is really cool. So yeah, I mean, we got a lot of really cool stuff on tap for that. So again, yeah, November 8th, Saturday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. And if we can figure out this shit with TikTok, and even if we can't, we could probably still have him join us on here on StreamYard. But our other buddy Terrell Wright, aka Flamingo Jackson, is set to do like a 25, maybe 30-minute DJ set. And then we're having Jay Smith and Sav curate a playlist of their music for him to spin. because YouTube, you know, they're real finicky with licensed music, so we can't just come on and do a top 40s or whatever, unfortunately. But with doing it this way, we can put a spotlight on two of our guys to play their music, maybe some upcoming stuff, some unreleased shit, whatever they want to do. You know, for people to listen to and be like, well, damn, I want to get some more of that, and then we can point them in the right direction. So it's just going to be a big day of just like us supporting our supporters and our supporters supporting us back. I love it, man. Like we are very fortunate, DLO. You know, we're maybe not you know, as far as we'd like to be, follower wise, viewer wise, listener wise, this far into the game, but still, man, if you look at all the people that are coming in and working with us on this stream and have worked with us since the very beginning, we're lucky dudes, man. It's awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 100% is what we like to say here. But for sure, like we always talk about how hard it is to garner or gain that support and from your closest friends and allies, and here they come, always coming through in the biggest way. And that's how we do grow. We grow largely through the word of mouth and hitting the like button, subscribe button, sharing, and even talking about the podcast. No donations or anything like that is really required to grow a podcast of our caliber, but I mean, just word of mouth and showing that support, man. I think from day one, we really had that strong anchorage of uh, supporters and day ones, if you would call them that. And we've always had that at least in our back pocket. And it is definitely hard to grow a podcast when there's millions of podcasts out there for anything and everything. And we talk about anything and everything. We don't really have a niche, so it's really hard to find that support. But I mean, a lot of people appreciate that because we bullshit and talk shop, hence the name, about everything. So even though we at the beginning we definitely strayed away, and we still do away from like politics and stuff, because obviously that's just you don't really talk about.
That's a fucking
Like,
powder keg. So especially these days, you thought
right.
2020 was bad. Fuck,
Right.
2025 is
It's
no
just,
thank
yeah,
you.
I mean, agree to disagree and then move on. Some people can't move on though, but um, yeah, I mean, there's so much more to talk about. We food, sports, yada yadas, and
It also boils down to the fact that it's just you and me, man. From what we're doing right now
yeah,
to what you do after the show, what I do during the week, that's all us. And we don't have time to fucking go like TikTok. You got to be like multiple times a day,
yeah,
you know, and we just don't have time for that, man. That's kind of what it boils down to as well. So like going on here and devoting 12 hours of you know, our very little free time we get on a weekend, hopefully is going to pay off, and I think it will.
yeah. That's the hope for sure. I'm not gonna be discouraged if like it doesn't, but at the same time, it's gonna be a good time and fun time, had by all that is willing to show the love and join in on the group message boards or the chat. Um, donate to spin the wheel for challenges and the donations that Bobby has discussed through our sponsors that we have throughout every hour of the 12-hour marathon stream. And it's going to be interesting because, I mean, honestly, even during that 5-hour stream that we had most recently when we went live with Remy and friends, but we could have probably went longer. But if it wasn't for the daylight savings time, spring forward, wherever the hell it was, that and we got an hour added to the whatever, but probably could have went longer if we started early for sure. So it'd be interesting to see how it all flows. It'd be a first for sure. I'm not sure. I have to look into, like we said, we have a lot of wrinkles to iron out before we get to that date, but I'm not sure. I doubt it. But if like StreamYard had like a limit of how long you can go live for, I'll have to look into that. I don't think there is, but that would suck. I mean, I remember going live for 5+ hours, and it never gave me any kind of warning or anything about, hey, you're meeting a limit of some sort. But that'd be cool, man. It'd be cool. It'd be interesting, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun because yeah, I had a blast that night too because
Yeah,
it was set up great, man. We had multiple friends come on from you know, years past, episodes past, just to shoot the shit, and then yeah, we had that like 3-hour run with Remy. Um, and we'll see. I think we can probably hopefully get him back on. I know they're in the midst of. I think they got like 2 weeks to get out of where they're at right now, and they don't have a new place up yet, according to his videos. So, but we'll see. We got 3 weeks until our stream, so hopefully they'll be settled in wherever they're going next. And yeah, just trying to change it up a little bit, man. I think it's fucking really cool that 12 hours of the stream are sponsored. That's going to go a long way for the show, because the StreamYard thing, you know, they keep upping the prices, and they better fucking let us go fucking a week straight if we want to for how much they charge. So,
Yeah, every
great
month.
service, but yeah, there better not be any fucking limits for what they charge. But yeah, I mean, that's going to go a long way on that side of things. And then, yeah, if we might be able to pick up, you know, some scraps on the side with the wheel, maybe some gifts on TikTok. But mainly it's just hopefully we can run up the subs on YouTube. That'd be really cool. We're at, I think, 122, so that'd be awesome. Maybe if we hit 200 that day. I know we're 8 away on TikTok to 200. And there's a couple other, you know, little milestones that we can probably hit that day, which would be pretty dope. So that's kind of the plan there. Just kind of keep building it the way we can. And if this goes well, like I think it will, you know, this is something that we can probably do every, I don't know, 3-4 months or some shit when we find a Saturday that we don't have a bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, keep doing that kind of shit, dude.
Yeah, and with the wife going to be back at that point in time, I did run something across her, and she loved the idea. And I'm not sure if you would want to add maybe something of your own flavor to this as well. But I told her something about like every either 10,000 likes, or maybe I'll even add it to like maybe the sub count. Maybe if we meet like certain goals on a sub count or something on our YouTube, that I would let her come on camera here and then slap me in the face.
I'm sure she loved that. Fuck yeah.
Oh, she would love that. But I mean, I'm not talking about like don't fucking don't hit me with your purse. Hit me with what I deserve, probably. But
now
you know.
that we'll have to find out, because if we're on live on TikTok, that might get us shut the fuck down. We'll have to talk to our homies about that.
Getting slapped?
I'm sure.
I slapped myself.
Yeah. Look what happened last week. We were just fucking talking on the screen, and they shut us down essentially on, you know, unoriginal content, and it's our own content. That's our logo. I made that logo.
Yeah,
that's unoriginal. You made this fucking all this other shit. So TikTok's weird, man.
Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe I don't know, because maybe there's something on the screen, because like I said, we got to go live like 25 minutes 2 more times before we can even get some features on this.
I think we were just late to the show, man. I wish we would have jumped on maybe a few years ago when like the algorithm and all that shit was in a different place.
Yeah,
because to be honest, like I don't think if Remy tried to start what he is doing now today, I don't think he'd have 6-figure followers. Same with like Walter and shit.
Yeah, I mean, they've been grinding.
Different, like unless you're like already like a big ass celebrity, or somehow you can slide through. It's like one of those like the algorithms and like TikTok guidelines and shit. It's like one of those rooms where you got like the laser security fucking shit. And you gotta like try to crawl through. Like that's kind of what I think of now. Like maybe some people can kind of slip through those cracks and get to like the virality of, you know, of TikTok. But now it's, if you're not shilling out stuff on the shop, or you're not somebody, you know, you're some fucking A-list celebrity, you're just not garnering the views, man. I see it all across the board right now. I see a lot of our friends that have high 6-figure followers that are getting views that are barely, you know, more than what we get with 192.
Yeah, who knows? I try not to get my head too wrapped up in it, even though we did change our YouTube releases or episode releases to try to like manipulate the algorithm, shake it up a little bit. I mean, I still haven't gotten really any feedback whatsoever from listeners out there if Wednesday drops on the 4 a.m. slate work for them, or if maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I mean, as far as the numbers, they look practically the same as when they were being dropped on Monday mornings. So I'm not sure. I mean, people just get to it when they get to it. I mean, that's perfectly fine too. Everyone has different schedules in life, and all that kind of stuff happens. So I'm just trying to find out what works best for not only our diehard TSPers, what do I call them? TSPners out there, but just trying to also get to newer eyes and ears as well. And we're trying to grow this thing as organically as possible. Well, it's always going to be organically, but as as healthy as possible too. We need the new listenership. We want this thing to grow because whether or not we do this, Bobby, as like a hobby, in which it is a hobby, we enjoy doing it. We like to see that, like, I guess, I don't know if gratitude would be the right word, but we like to see like the fruits of our labor. Like you said, dude, this is like our hobby we do on the weekends. We don't have much of a weekend as is with our jobs and throughout the week, but you want to see that kind of growth. And like, this is like not just for us to just connect and talk, but with people and ourselves. But, like it also shows that people enjoy what we do at the same time. It kind of gives us a good feeling of it growing and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, going back to like seasons past, we don't want to get too wrapped up in it as well, because I mean, it can also be a thing of discouragement. And I don't want that to be the case.
Yeah, well, like I said, 10 minutes ago, it's just we're in a day and age now where like if you're not posting every single, even on YouTube, if you're not posting every single day, you'll get left, in the dust.
Yeah,
That's just kind of how it is nowadays. Everyone is doom scrolling in bed, before you go to sleep or when you wake up, like TikTok, like
guilty.
you got to have it nonstop, man. So we're doing once a week on YouTube, and TikTok, I try to do 2 to 4 clips every week, and I mean
Definitely helps.
Instagram they've been doing decent. TikTok they've been dog shit, man. Like I don't know,
I've heard.
especially if you do anything. I want to ask some of the pros over there. It's anytime I make something with a cap cut, the views are throttled to shit, like double digits. Like that one with you with the Browns when I made. Ran it up on Instagram, but TikTok, I think it barely got 20 views.
Yeah, I mean, Instagram. I need to find out YouTube Shorts. I mean, I wonder if YouTube Shorts would have any kind of success. It's kind of like the same thing as TikTok. I mean, that kind of like short attention span kind of
Yeah.
content, doom scrolling type shit. So, I mean, that could be an option as well to try to get some more eyes and ears. I mean, I've thought about it before, but never really kind of looked into it as far as the clips that you send over. Maybe I don't know. I think they have a 60-second limit, so something like that for YouTube. So I will have to keep that in mind as well going forward. See if we clip something up. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But one thing I've discovered, DLO, before we put up on this thing is, the way I'm going to order my chicken wings from now on, takeout on the takeout side, because we've discussed many times before what the styrofoam does to your food when you order it, unless you're somebody that lives next door to the fucking place. Condensation's gonna, especially if you get anything deep fried. But it was last Friday, ordered some frickers, and what I did, because I'm a guy, even when I go there now, I'm getting my wings fried hard, like well done, because I want them to have a little extra crisp to them. So you got to get them fried hard. Get your sauce on the side. I made chicken wings here tonight, actually, and instead of taking them immediately out of the fryer and then usually what I would do is pull them out, put them in a steel bowl with whatever sauce, and I'm shaking them up, and then I'll pour them in a dish on the side, and then you just pick out what you want. But that's just not the way to do it, man. You want to keep that crisp. You get your wings fried hard, sauce on the side, and then when you get home, toss them in the sauce, and then you're immediately going to eat them up. They're still crispy. They're still, hot. It's awesome. Now, when you do it the other way, you come home, they're already sauced and stuff. A lot of the time, even when they're fried hard, you're gonna have some sog to them. Not the worst thing in the world. Most of the time, Frickers, they got some of the best wings around. Our area. Other than your boy made some fucking fantastic wings here, which I'll kind of give the secrets on that side of things here in a minute. But yeah, that's the way to do it. Especially you got to get the little kicker garlic sauce. It's a mix. Do that together. Fantastic. Big fan. And it just made a big difference, man. I like a crispy wing, nice and moist chicken on the inside, but I want a crispy breading on the outside. So that's the Bob Hall Jr. pro tip. There's probably some people out there that already do that. If you don't, follow what I do. Follow what I do.
Thank him later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. I've never thought about that. I'm also not a crispy boy. I don't like I wouldn't say I don't like. I mean, I've just never gone out of my way, I guess, to special order it that way. I kind of just take it how it is, kind of thing, and enjoy it for what it is. But it could be a thought to try. I mean, I don't knock it till you try it, is what they say, right? So I'm not one, especially when it comes to food, to deny something before even trying it. So I'm obviously need to try it, see if it's something I like and enjoy. Sauce on the side, mix in later. It's
well done. Because here's the thing. We want to talk about steak prices. How about chicken wing prices? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking nuts. So if I'm paying that kind of price, you're going to make them how the fuck I want you to make them.
And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, because Stone Cold said so. Shout out. Now, when you're at the crib, here you want some crispy wings. You're doing the fry yourself. Because I did the deep fry this time. I do like the air fryer. That's a big component. That motherfucker, that Ninja air fryer upstairs gets a lot of use. I love that thing. It makes some fantastic products. But you take your wings out, you cut them. Like I bought whole wings because the last couple weeks Tyson's been doing buy one get one free on all of their shit, thighs, breasts, chicken wings. So I bought 4 packs, split them. I split them into the wing and then the drum, and then what you do, cut them up. You put them on a tray with a rack. Put them on top of the rack. Put them in your fridge overnight. That dries them out. And then you'll do flour, a little bit of cornstarch, a little bit of baking powder, and then salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I did some buttery steakhouse, a little paprika. You want to make sure you season that flour, you know what I'm saying? Also, sorry, I seasoned the chicken before I put it in the fridge overnight too. You want to season that chicken. You want to season the chicken and the flour. These people over here, those of you that only got salt and pepper on your dinner table, and you consider that seasoning. Nah. This is for the folks like me. You got some. I know you season your food. Big Walt, Joe the Greek. The big dogs out here. The ones that got the fucking big canisters of shit. Yeah, the real seasoning. Season your fucking shit. 350 oil. Pop them in there. 8 to 10 mins. Like I said, I'm a fry hard guy. I like them crispy. And yeah, you put them back on that. Well, wash the rack in your tray, of course. You got fucking raw chicken on there. Don't be dumb. After you wash it, after they pull them on the fryer, you put them on the rack, let them chill. You know what I mean? And then when you're ready to go, then you fucking spin them in your sauce. I got to shout out our boy. We'll see. We're still a month away. He could be a back-to-back Kyle of the Year. We don't know yet, DLO. We don't know. There's a lot of components. But Kyle Brown, the reigning, defending Kyle of the Year, hit me. He's like, yo, Blues Hog Buffalo Garlic Parmesan Sauce. Walmart. Go get it. I went and got it. Fantastic. Shout out to him. Fantastic, man. Great flavor. I spun it on that. And then shout out to you because you got me hip a while back. I'm dipping it in that Ken's Ranch. And you know what
Yes,
that
sir.
Ken's Ranch is doing, baby. So it was a
Don't
great
forget the
meal.
honey mustard either.
Oh, that's in the fridge as well. Actually, I bought some of that because we're going to be doing. They also had this week. Tyson had their like frozen chicken and stuff. Buy one get one. So I bought 2 bags of their frozen chicken tenders that will air fry, and then I think because Monday usually because she works weekends, so Mondays she's usually not trying to do a whole deep dive for dinner. So we'll probably do something easy like homemade snack wraps. So we'll use some of that Ken's honey mustard and then the Ken's ranch for the snack wraps. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, man, made some soup. I found this video on TikTok. I didn't really have a name, but we just basically put diced onion. I put some hot breakfast sausage, the frozen diced potatoes, a 2-pound bag. Put that in there. I did a 32-ounce jug of some spicy chicken broth. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a little paprika, cayenne because I like a little spicy. Let that go for 4 hours. Take the top off. Mash that potato just a little bit so it thickens up. Pack of sharp cheddar, a brick of cream cheese. Let that melt up. Mix it all in. Put some chopped kale in there. Mix that up a little bit. Let it get familiar with everything else. And we had a little soup today too, man. So and then I got plenty of that left over for tomorrow, which is going to actually be more of a fall day than today was. Today was fucking summer feel, but
Oh yeah,
uh,
I know.
tomorrow, Sunday because we're recording Saturday night. Sunday, I'm going to do a nice pork tenderloin. I'm going to inject it with some Cajun butter,
Oh
a little
yeah.
seasoning on the outside. I'm going to throw that in the cast iron, get all the sides nice and browned up, how I like it. Finish it off in the oven. And I'm gonna do a twice baked potato casserole. Also, shout out to Kyle Brown. His wife makes a fantastic twice baked potato casserole, and he showed me the recipe they go off of. So I'm gonna make that with some green beans, and then I guess now I found out this week, Texas Roadhouse, you can buy their rolls at the store. So that's kind of cool. So we'll be doing
Yeah, I've
some
seen
Texas Roadhouse
they've been getting on the
rolls.
shelves
Yeah.
lately. I noticed that they have the rattlesnake bite.
Uh-oh.
The not the rattlesnake bites, but they have like the seasoning for the rattlesnake bites.
Okay.
You can make
Okay.
like dip, or you can make. I think they have the recipe for their rattlesnake bites on there actually. So yeah, I mean, I like that these big brands that we all love are now becoming more available on the shelves of our local stores, like the sauces and such.
Yeah, really, at this point, the only ones that really aren't in the game is like BK. Like I'd love to buy their onion ring sauce at the store or McDonald's. Any of their sauces. They got a whole plethora. But I'd love to get that sweet and sour at the crib. You know what I mean? I love their honey mustard. Their buffalo sauce is good.
We need a Popeyes
Um,
blackened ranch would be nice.
that's in stores. You can buy that.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
You're shitting me.
No.
See, they don't have that kind of stuff at Meyer, and like I'm a Meyer
I
boy.
see that they got. I've never had any of that shit, but I see a lot of like Whataburger shit, which is like a southern chain. Arby's has got Arby's sauce and horsey sauce. I've
Yeah,
bought that a few times.
Whataburger, because they had one in Florida, and I went to a couple of times. It really is kind of like a Temu BK. It's
Oh
not.
wow.
I didn't like. I'd pick BK over Whataburger. I mean, that's just my 2 cents on it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's the location I went to. That could very well be, as we know, not all locations are the same. But I don't know. Only went there a handful of times, so I guess small sample size. But that would be my synopsis on Whataburger. Also, Jack in the Box sucks.
Who else? Subway sauces are in stores. Wendy's chili. Yeah, everyone's starting to get in the game. Why the fuck not?
More money to be
Because
made.
people like just because you can buy a sauce or some shit at the store, like doesn't mean you're gonna never go to that fucking restaurant again. Why would you stop doing that?
Yeah, I
I
have no
mean,
idea.
yeah, we an episode we made a while back where I was talking about making Arby's at home. Like, yeah, it's cheaper, but sometimes if I'm at work and it's just me and I don't gotta buy for 3 other people, yeah, I'll run through Arby's for lunch at work one day.
Yeah, didn't someone try to argue that sentiment that you made?
Yes, yeah. If you go, it's on one of our TikToks. That video actually did pretty well. This guy made some debate about it, and I kind of hit him with my rebuttal, and then like a week goes by or some shit. He came back to that video because I think like by that time, like in the app or some shit, there was a coupon that I think popped up that week. He's like, "Yeah, you see, I got this coupon, so it is cheaper." But all right, man, you waited a whole week, to make your point. Like, whatever, you got it.
Well, he probably forgot about it until he saw the coupon and we're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
But those coupons are clutch. As far as getting them in the mail, like random ass coupons for like, I hardly ever use them because I try not to eat at those places very much. But sometimes I discover local joints even with coupons. I'm like, I didn't even know they were in my area because I don't get out much. I live under a rock, so that's what I do. I go to 3 places: work, home, gym.
I get Subway coupons sometimes,
Yeah.
and they'll be like a foot long for $6.99. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll use that.
Subway, Wendy's, BK. That's pretty much it. I want to say I had over 100,000 points on my McDonald's app once because they like when the app just started,
They
like
added new shit to the rewards, dude.
they also must have added stipulations to where your awards go away after a certain amount of time. And if you don't use them, they just disappear because I opened up my app
Probably.
and I had like 5,000. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? I was trying to like see how high I can go, but like I wasn't using them because I mean, first off, you can only use, they say like they disappear after a certain amount of time, but you can only use one item. Like I can't order an entire menu if I accumulate my points. Like I've obviously spent the money to get those points, so it's only right that I can spend as many points as I can. I mean, I earned those points. I should be able to use as many as I want at one time.
Yeah,
But
but if you're gonna wait for 10 years, I mean,
it's gonna be a good day of eating. Well, I guess bad because McDonald's makes me feel
yeah, but
gross.
now
But
you can get a 10-piece nugget for free, which is awesome.
probably
They added like 2 or 3 new items to the mix.
gonna have to get a 40-piece coming up on this marathon stream. It sounds like you're talking about
Well,
fucking
that
eating
depends
nuggets
on
and
the
shit.
audience, man. That depends on
Yeah,
the audience. You know what I
for
mean? We
every
got to fine tune that. Which there 100% will not be an episode next week. Me and D'Lo, we're gonna work
yeah.
on stream stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna make sure this is fine tuned because it's gonna be a long day. We got a lot of stuff. We got to cycle through images, ad reads. We got to do this shit right. So we got to make sure we're taking care of the people that are taking care of us on the sponsor side and the viewer side. We got to make sure we got to think of some shit. I don't want to just do every single thing the same on the wheel. Maybe change a few things. So it's just going to be a big brainstorming session between me and Dylan next week as we march towards November 8th. So yeah, again, there won't be an episode the following week, but this obviously will have one dropping Wednesday this week.
But if you do want to hang out with your boys, I'm sure we're going to be probably be live on TikTok as we
we got to do two
figure
more
that out.
sessions,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we got to do 2 more sessions there so we can get more abilities. It's kind of weird that how they do this. Like, just if you're going to give us live, give us live. Don't have they give us live and we have to jump through a bunch of different challenges and hoops to unlock certain abilities. Like, what is this, a video game, or are we going live? Because I don't know about all these obstacles and objectives and all that kind of shit we have to accomplish before we can get full access to what we have. I don't know. It's like we have live, but on training wheels, Bobby.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. But that's one of those things. They want you to be on every goddamn day because obviously if you're on every day and you're building your audience up, they also benefit because then those people are going to be keen on maybe throwing you some gifts and shit where they take 60% of that. So yeah, it's just all a big almost like, well, it's not a pyramid scheme, but it's a big scheme for them to profit on the creators.
And business is business. I can't hate because obviously,
I don't know. 60% is fucking nuts.
it is. It definitely is, especially for people like us. But for those that are, probably making a living off of this, I mean, I'm sure they would obviously like more, not just 40%.
Well,
But
it's just like they have like little things like if you hit this gift goal, we'll give you 65 or we'll give you an extra 5% of your of your earnings, which is like that's crazy.
yeah, I mean,
Here's the carrot. Come get it.
I feel like most of their I mean, people aren't making money off of TikTok alone. I mean, it's probably coming off of like the other sponsorships and stuff like that they do. Like you see, I don't know how your For You is, but I see like, because I have a lot of fitness that I follow, like, and I see a lot of goalie supplements being sold. I see a lot of like L-carnitine from Jay Cutler Fitness being sold. A lot of creatine gummies being sold. And it's like they have crazy prices. I'm very, very you said you've had actual like firsthand experience on ordering from TikTok Shop, but I don't know. I feel like some of these prices, like they're like 80% off. Get like 3 things for 80% off. Use my code, or I'm sure they get a cut of it, or whatever the case is. But I don't know, man. I feel like I just will just pay the full price somewhere else that I trust.
That's your prerogative, I guess. I don't know.
There's a lot of
I
dead
like
air
to
there.
save
I
money.
thought something was
'Cause
broke.
I don't follow you, I guess.
I don't know. It's just like I don't trust buying things off TikTok, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I've heard horror stories before, but I mean, I guess it's maybe the same thing of people buying things off of Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist when it was
Amazon or all that. Yeah.
Amazon is, I think, trustworthy for the most part, I think. Unless like you get something sold by user or however they describe it as, like where it's not actually a company, you're just buying it from a
So you'd rather buy something from a fucko down the street on Facebook Marketplace?
no.
than
I was
TikTok?
comparing the two as like
Okay.
it's like buying off Facebook Marketplace. I don't really trust that really much either, but you get a lot. I mean, hey, if you know what you're looking for, and I've known people to do this on Facebook Marketplace, someone will sell something like a generator. And I think it was like Levi. Levi bought a generator and the guy sold it for like $20 because it wouldn't start. And if you know what you're fucking doing, you can just, hey, I'll take that generator off you. Will you take 10? We take $10 for it. Sure. Just want to get it out of my garage. Buys it for $10, fix the igniter, sells it for $200. I wish I was smart. Wish I could do that. Mechanically inclined, like, or like no values of shit. You can like flip stuff like Gary V. You know what I'm saying? The Gary V of the Facebook Marketplace. Be great.
Let me tell you something, Dilo. You'll be all right buying off TikTok Shop. I've spent
Okay.
hundreds
all I
of
need to-
dollars over there. The only
all I need to hear.
downside is whatever you buy, that's going to infiltrate your For You page.
I'm
heavily.
sure. I mean, I
Heavily.
feel like there already
that
is.
is the absolute gigantic downside. But that's why they fucking throw the stupid fucking crazy ass deals. Like, yeah, if I can go buy a case of Ghost Energy that is $40 elsewhere and I can get it for $25, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I'll sift through fucking Ghost videos for 2 weeks to save $15. Yeah.
I mean, that's a fair point. That is
Beeria
also a fair
bombs.
point, yeah.
I've bought PlayStation controllers on there. All kinds of
Really?
shit, man. Yeah.
You never had a
There's
bad
good deals, dude. I'm a bargain guy.
That's what I'm saying. There's
You know
good
what I mean?
deals. It's
Yeah.
like almost too good, where it's like kind of skittish on it now. I don't know if like it's like Temu. When you hear like order
Now
a
that
pillow.
is a place that I don't think I would. I haven't yet. People try to say it's pretty solid. I don't know. That's one I am sketchy on, but I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
TikTok. You're buying off TikTok. I mean, Temu's not that fucking different. They're both
That's what I'm saying.
Chinese entities, but whatever.
Yeah.
They already got our data, so they ain't fucking doing anything yet. Not what are they gonna fucking steal from me here?
Now look at that collection behind you. I'm sure they'll have an interest.
How they digitally steal it?
I don't
You
know.
know what I mean?
That's a fair point.
And I don't have anything in my fucking. I got $10 in my sports book. So you want to take that? Go ahead. I'm gonna lose it anyway here in probably the next fucking 20 minutes. But let's cap this one off. DLO, just another one with the boys. Yeah, like I said, we weren't even supposed to record, but we figured with the plans change, ours will too. We'll jump on here, talk some shop, keep on ripping them for the people out there, and yeah, just keep an eye out. We'll probably once we get what we need from our sponsors, we're waiting on some logos and stuff. Probably get some videos out there, and just kind of advertise the shit out of this for the next couple weeks, because we'd love to have you guys with us participating. The 200th stream. I mean, we go back and talk about it a lot because it was just an absolute blast. So I'm expecting a lot of the same, and it's going to be more than double, in length. So, pause, and I think that's all I got, Dilo. Let's see if hope maybe next week. Well, not next week. In a couple weeks, you'll see me with a haircut. Finally, we'll see. If it ain't this week, it may not be any week. I may be looking like fucking Forrest Gump when he was going on a run for 6 months. Who knows? But that's all I got, Dilo. Go and take us home.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. TSP 213 213 in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, and I highly recommend to go follow us on all of our socials on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Be sure that you're following at TSP_2019 and give us a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/TSP_2019. That's where all of our episodes and lives will be as well. Yeah, come on now. It's free to do. Thumbs up, subscribe, helps us out. Word of mouth. That's what we're all about. Yeah, stay tuned for 214 in a couple weeks. Join us for the live next week on TikTok, as we're going to be messing around on this new feature and trying to knock off some goals that TikTok has given us so we can get more abilities on this TikTok live studio for our big 12-hour event. Excited for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of TSP. We'll catch you for the next one. I need a nap.
TSP, we like to welcome you. Every show we drop a gem on you to invest in you. We giving you the game, not no lame shit. These other podcasts talk about the same shit.